Booyah! What up you guys? Welcome back to another one of these videos. My name is Lauri Koskinen. I'm the creator of Juggling Mastery. It's the ultimate online juggling course. And that being said, let's talk about backcrosses, okay? Different backcross techniques with clubs. There's generally 4 different ways that people do that. And there's like 2 different ways of how to throw it, okay? We can talk about it. Let's say there's 3 different ways of throwing. But first of all, how to hold the club. Now this is a big thing. There's a lot of different school of thoughts, and I'm going to give you what I think is the best and why. But first, it's just random, okay? The first, how to hold the club, is just random. Wherever you catch it, you throw it there. Okay, you catch it here, you throw it there, you catch it here, you throw it there, you catch it in the center, you throw it from there. That's the worst, I think. The problem with that is, it's random. You cannot learn one specific technique if you're always doing different thing, okay? It's just not good. Like throwing from here and from here, they're completely different things. It's too random to learn, like 5 club backcrosses and doing tricks and everything. It's just too random, so let's just keep that, okay? The second is grab it by the handle like this and then push it against your wrist. This was popularized by Anthony Gatto. He's the only one that I know that have done this for real. So what he does, he catches the club, push it against his wrist, and with a straight arm throws it at the backcross. Now, the benefits of this was to do double backcrosses, okay? So it sort of like made it easier for him. But the big thing is, you have no leverage of using your wrists. So you're gonna have a lot of shoulder injuries and shoulder pain if you do like that, because you don't have the ability to do that, okay? So you have to go only from your arm, and doing that upward motion is gonna be a lot of damage to your shoulder, especially if you're not really super flexible, which like most of us are not, okay? So I don't recommend doing that. And it's like the height. If you want to throw triples, it makes them a lot harder. If you want to go like quads, 4 spins, forget about it, okay? So I do not recommend that technique. Third technique is this old school Russian technique that you throw from here, but you catch it always. So it's just, you make sure that you always catch from the end and you throw from the end. Now, I recommend throwing from the end, but the whole idea, the concept of catching it here is really hard, because that means you cannot make a mistake. Like, there's 2 different mistakes that you can make. You make a bad throw and you make a bad catch. Now, if you make a bad catch, there's no way of throwing it anymore. So you're already at the end of it. So I do not recommend doing that. What I recommend, throwing from here, but the sliding technique, meaning you slide it down. So whenever you catch it here, you slide it down so you always hold at the end. So that is how I think. And this is what some, like the other ones, it's not always the Russian technique of holding like this, because there is some jugglers who slide down, hold it here, and there's some jugglers who only catch it always here. I'm more of a slide it down. That way you can catch it anywhere and you will always throw it from the same place. And I think that's the best one. And the reason is what I just said. You can catch it wherever, you slide it down and you throw it up, okay? Catch it, slide it, throw. 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 So it's always, you cannot make the mistake of catching it from the wrong place, because you're always gonna slide it to the right place. Okay, so you don't have to catch it here. Sometimes that happens, and now you're already in the correct place. Okay, so that is the technique that I recommend. So you slide it down, so you always have it in the same place, and this depends on how you prefer. I always slide it down, so it's my pinky and my index finger, my ring finger. They're the one that's gonna stop it. Okay, sometimes, no matter how much speed I have, it stops to the pinky, but sometimes it slides and it stops to the ring finger. So I always have them both, just to be safe, okay, just to be safe. I have them both there. And yeah, and then that is the technique that I recommend. Now when it comes to throwing, so there's also two different techniques. First, we have the normal, you go down, then you go up. You're gonna pull your up a little bit like this, try not to go from the shoulder too much, and you use the wrist, you use the leverage. And there's two different ways. So the first is palm up, so you have your palm up. The second one is palm down, so it's not completely down, it's hard to turn this way, but it's sort of like thumb goes up and you turn your palm a little bit like that. Okay, so turn palm, that's the second way. And the third is not to go down and up, but to actually go sideways. So you turn your elbows to the side and you throw from here. Again, I do not recommend this because here the upward motion, it's going to be bad for your joint. And a lot of people who have a lot of tightness around here, they have to go like this, but that just creates more friction here and eventually will create a lot of drama, a lot of injuries and stuff like that. We don't want pain, okay? So I recommend palm up because that's where your hand is. You catch it like this, it goes down and up, and then you're gonna bring it down back again. So it's in a way, to me, is the most natural thing. And I can have my index finger here as a guidance to give that extra push so I can more easily go up. Okay, so first it's a slide, you go down and then you come up. So you go back here and you go up. And that's what I love about this. You don't have to go up so much with your arm so you don't cause damage to your shoulder. You can go just a little bit like that and use the leverage of the club and your wrist as well to throw it there. So it's very minimum amount of throw. Even if you want to go triple, even if you want to go quad, like you do some side swap that requires 4 spins, it's much easier. I think this is the most easiest technique that you can do, and it's the most accurate technique that you can do because you have the less of turning everything. So always the sliding. The benefit of the sliding is you always end up in the correct place, and you don't have to worry so much whether you catch what part. If you catch here, it's going to be hard to slide. It can be done, but like everything under the big bulky part here, you can slide, 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 slide. So the sliding technique is good. And when it comes to doing the palm up, if you turn it like this way, it will turn your shoulder as well. So to keep always the hand palm up, you just palm up, palm up, palm up, palm up. Okay? Yeah, that's pretty much why. And in my opinion, in my personal opinion, so this is always like, he said that's good for everyone, he said that's the best for everyone. No, it is in my personal opinion that I think that is the best, in my opinion, okay? It may not be the best for you, it may not be best for some other people, it's the best for me, and it's what I found after teaching 22 years, what I found to be the best that works for everyone else as well, okay? It's the most accurate way, it's the most easiest way, and it causes the less damage, okay, the least amount of damage. So yeah, that's what I think, why it's the best. Cool, thank you so much. If you want to learn more about my techniques and what I teach and what I share, and when I say my, I mean what I think is the best, okay? If you want to learn more, check out my online juggling course, Juggling Mastery. There's over 400 videos. We're creating new videos every single week. We got the members group. We got all kind of bonus stuff, all different courses. You can learn like clubs, rings, balls, pirouettes, body throws, body rolls. Just has everything, okay? There's routines, there's stretches, there's how to create your own routines, tips on helping you to perform, helping you to sell your show, to make money. It has everything, all right? So check it out, jugglingmastery.com. Remember to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. The ninja pose. I'll see you in the next video.